is Imran Damji-Laurenson, and in this video, I'll be telling you why a vote for me will not be a vote wasted.
People talk about the idea of one nation, of one country, united and common. I want to talk about the idea of one Trafford, where young people are involved in society, where young people not only have a say, but have the power to make things happen, have the power to bring about the positive change that we want to see in our society, in our community. Because it's true, we are the future of society, and therefore we need a say. Not only do we need just a say, we also need the power to make what we want to happen. Because I don't think the political parties would be targeting young people if we had the power at the ballot box to punish them.
The first thing I'll campaign for in Trafford is the vote at 16. The question no longer is, should 16-year-olds have the vote? The question now is, when are we going to get the vote? Countries like Austria, Nicaragua and Brazil already have voting at 16. And Ed Miliband has promised me personally that if he becomes the next Prime Minister, he will introduce legislation which will ensure that we 16-year-olds will have the vote. We can introduce this into the House of Commons again and win ourselves the vote. This could be the defining act of our generation, and we should be the generation remembered for this. To give us the vote will be to invest in our future as a society. Also, I will work closely with our MPs to ensure that the views of young people are not only heard, they are considered, listened to, respected and valued. Communities only grow from the inside out, evolving from the place where I live into the community where we live. This can only happen by the strengthening of human relationships. As your Member of Youth Parliament, I want to create relationships between the young people of Trafford and businesses in the city, between social enterprises which give opportunities to young people to thrive and grow in their communities, to make them better, happier and safer places for the future. As your Member of Youth Parliament, I will bring these opportunities to Trafford, and together we can make the best of it.
This is a letter from the Department of Transport to me when I wrote to them last year, raising the issue of high transport costs and rising transport costs for young people in Trafford. This is important to us because we keep seeing higher bus fares and higher rail fares. This is important to young people, and this is something that I will fight for in Trafford, because I believe that the right to travel freely should not be hindered by hugely expensive transport fares. This is a universal human right, and it's something that we shouldn't be denied.
And together we can grow as a community.
Nobody deserves to be left behind in society, which is why, with young people at the forefront, we will create a more sustainable society by focusing on green jobs to help combat youth unemployment, and focusing on equality and social justice to make Trafford a better place for young people to live in.
Fight for in Trafford is an equal national minimum wage. I think, and I believe, it's a matter of equality that 16-year-olds who do the same work as 18-year-olds should be paid the same national minimum wage. And this is something I will fight for in Trafford as well.
Hi, my name is Imran Damji-Laurenson. I'm 16 years old and I am one of the MYP candidates, which is Member of Youth Parliament for Trafford. I'm firstly delighted to be here, and thank you for taking my question. You just said the stakes for young people in this country, and the Labour Party officially supports the vote at 16. What are you going to do to pass it through Parliament if you win the next general election?
Imran, look, on young people, on votes at 16, we're going to pass legislation to make it happen. I think it's the right thing to do so that 16 to 18-year-olds can actually have a voice in our country, and it shows that we're willing to put trust in our young people.
Sorry, are you making this promise to me right now?
I am making this promise. It's catching on after I can see this question, but I am making